Fortnite just leaked the rest of 2025 and it's looking insane. From a giant collaboration with streamers to a season dedicated to The Simpsons, here is everything coming soon. First off is a brand new mechanic that is gonna change Fortnite forever. Epic is working on a new armor system, and I'm not talking about your average shield pod. This is gonna be physical armor that you could wear and use to protect yourself, kind of like the Kevlar plates in Warzone. And we're not sure exactly what season it'll drop in, but you can be sure it'll show up later in 2025. As for something that's happening this season, wait until you find out there's an official live event scheduled sometime before August 7th. That's right, in just under a month, we'll get a mini event that is going to take us straight into the next theme. Just like the Star Wars downtime, we'll probably be thrown immediately into next season, so what's going to happen? So right now, we're training superheroes in an academy, but everything will change once Daigo's portal activates and summons a demon invasion. Insiders have already revealed that an entire horde of demonic insects will be taking over the island, arriving straight from the portal. It's our job to wipe them out and send them back to the spirit realm. Just from hearing this, I'm imagining something like Helldivers 2. I feel like it would be the perfect chance for an official collab. But don't get your hopes up considering Epic missed out on giving us Mad Max during Wrecked. Also, did you know we're getting a live event before August? In fact, the exact date is July 26th. This is when we'll be able to log into Fortnite OG and watch the event that started it all, the rocket launch. Not gonna lie, I can't believe we're gonna be able to experience it again. But for the past few weeks, all I've been talking about is Blitz and how it's clearly just an experiment for now. I mean, Epic made it very clear that this is only sticking around until a certain date and then it's gone. Or so we thought. Originally, it was meant to end on July 15th, but within just a couple of days, Epic decided to keep it around until August 12th. Now, thanks to its huge success and the amount of players still logging on, we are almost certain Blitz will be a permanent mode later this year. But before then, we're getting a gigantic DC collab. With the new Superman film finally here, he's of course in Fortnite, and people have been playing as him pretty much all month. If you got the Battle Pass tier bundle, you would unlock him early, but even if you own that, you'd still be missing his entire set. And on July 11th, everything will be available through challenges. But that's not all. In the snow biome, we'll get our very own Fortress of Solitude POI, and if you're a Superman fan, you're already probably freaking out. It would be hard to truly feel like Clark Kent unless you had his powers, and that's why brand new items are coming to the loot pool. Yes, I am talking about his mythic that'll let you fully transform into Superman, giving you flight, laser vision, hundreds of health, siphon, and more. This might be the only thing that is better than Doom's Ultra Armor. Let's talk about the future of celebrities in Fortnite though, because we're about to see one of the biggest streamers in the world come to the game. iShowSpeed is hosting an official $100,000 tournament with 99 other creators, and it'll probably be sponsored by Epic Games. This won't be the first time they've worked with Speed, and he's even appeared on recent surveys asking about a streamer-themed battle pass, so all signs are pointing to this turning into a fully fledged collab in 2025. Still not even the most shocking season. That award goes to the finale of Chapter 6, The Simpsons. We've known about this for a while now, but more details have dropped. It will officially be the second mini-season of Chapter 6, as well as the final theme that'll take us into Chapter 7. Unlike Star Wars though, this won't just be a couple of POIs in the corner of the island. Fortnite is going all out, giving us a custom Springfield map. It'll be the size of your average reload island, kind of like what they did with Squid Game, but actually recreating Springfield instead of reimagining it. The season will be 4 weeks long, just like Star Wars, and there will be map changes every single week, hopefully introducing new characters like Mo and his tavern, Apu with the Quickie Mart, and other characters, maybe Chief Wiggum with the police station. So as we get closer and closer to Chapter 7, we are learning about brand new mechanics that'll change everything. You see, gliding has been the same since day one, but Epic is about to switch things up with a new release button. After years of waiting, we'll finally be able to cut our glider early, and of course, if you do it too high, you'll take fall damage. There will be two types of landing when you cut the glider. A soft landing that'll probably take a little bit of health, and then a hard landing that might just wipe you out upon impact. Now, usually core gameplay changes like this are reserved for new chapters, so I expect this to appear later in 2025. That's because we already know exactly what Chapter 7 is gonna be. Insiders leaked the superhero season, a bug invasion, and Simpsons, and they've already given us information about next chapter. Season 1 will bring a gala theme. It's pretty random, but it's something we've never seen before, so expect a ton of incredible outfits. In fact, we've already got our first look at them. In the latest batch of surveys, Fortnite dropped these concepts for what we'll see in Season 1, and not gonna lie, they look pretty good. But I wouldn't be shocked if a gala theme opens the door for a ton of fashion collabs like they've done in the past with Polo and Balenciaga. Also, we know what season after it'll bring. This will be another mythology theme, but instead of Greek gods, we're getting Norse ones. Now, this was already a rumor, but it was recently confirmed with new survey skins like this chicken with a gold horn, or these two skins that people think think are Fenrir and Ratatoskr. Anyway, 2025 is also the year that'll fix Fortnite's biggest problem right now. Creative collabs have been taken over lately, especially with the Squid Game and The Walking Dead, but it's pretty annoying that you could only make one at a time. Like, imagine lightsabers versus avatar powers, come on. And it turns out, this is actually gonna be possible. Fortnite is working on allowing multiple collab items to exist on one map, and things are about to get insane, especially when the largest crossover in Fortnite history is around the corner. Disney has been working with Epic on the secret project for what feels like years now, and 2025 might finally be the time it's unveiled. Last year, this was revealed teasing Frozen, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., ESPN, the list goes on. Now it's been a year, and more details than ever have been released. It turns out the Disney universe isn't just gonna be a ton of characters in Fortnite. This is about to expand beyond the game. By that I mean Epic and Disney are gonna connect the Fortnite collab to real-world Disney parks. They even said, what if you could go to Disney World and have an experience in Smuggler's Run, go on this amazing mission, but then have that connect to your gameplay at home? Disney has also made statements talking about how they want a grand universe in Fortnite, similar to something like the Disney Infinity games. And if you're wondering how characters like Mickey Mouse are gonna hold a gun, well, chances are they probably won't be. Epic have already confirmed that outfits will probably be restricted to certain modes, just like the problem with some LEGO minifigures. So the reason we think this could finally happen in 2025 is because earlier in February, the collab was moved onto a stable build. That means a ton of progress has been made on it, and we could be closer than ever to a full release. Before then, we're just a couple of weeks away from the next musical artist, deadmau5. This has been teased like since day one of the season, and basically everyone knows about it, but what you might not know is that we have a date. deadmau5's official collab drops around July 24th, along with a pop-up store in London. Here, you'll be able to buy exclusive Fortnite merch, and it also includes Rocket League, so if you live in London, please send me a shirt or something. Also, let's talk about someone you didn't expect to show up, which is Saitama from One Punch Man. Perfect considering we're already in a superhero season, and your powers are ranked in tiers, like literally it's the show itself. But the biggest piece of evidence appeared last season when Darth Vader's AI had files reacting to an unreleased outfit. If you looked at the description, it described Saitama perfectly. So with all of this, it's reasonable to expect him to show up this season. And we're also expecting our very first companion in Fortnite. As you know, we've had pets this whole time, but they were just glorified backblings. Well, Epic is fixing that problem with a new type of cosmetic where these guys will follow you around, have custom names, even react to your gameplay. Basically, imagine the current pet backblings, but they're not tied to you. They'll be able to run around and follow you on the map. All of the existing pets will be converted into this new companion type once they release, and we might even see Crypto the dog as one of the first pets. Be amazing considering how cute he already looks in game. If you prefer real people to be your companions, you're gonna love the next big Fortnite mode. Epic are working on something called Vehicle Royale. It's duos only, letting one of you drive while the other hops on a gun. Like everything you remember from Wrecked is gonna be here with all the car upgrades and attachments, along with new mods like laser guns and rockets. Also, you're probably not gonna be allowed to get out of the car. It's still an experiment in the files right now, but I have a feeling we won't be waiting much longer for this. If you're watching from Brazil, first of all, hey, nice to see ya, but also get ready to log back into Fortnite Mobile. Slowly but surely, it's been returning to countries across the world, and Brazil is up next. It should be back online by August 21st, so I'm very happy for you. Anyways, that is everything to expect in 2025. The future of the game looks bright. Tommy, keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.